So Mayweather has hired a UFC fighter as a sparring partner.
Did we speak about this before? Was that podcast that didn't go up?
That was the last one that I had some audio issues with and wasn't able to put up.
Yeah.
But he hired a guy named Kevin Lee as his sparring partner. And in my personal opinion, if what they're doing is trying to prep for Conor McGregor as far as movement or how he strikes, how he throws his punches, anything like that, wrong fucking guy. Wrong fucking dude. Kevin Lee is a wrestler at heart, at base, and then he has some boxing on top of it. Very, very, very different style of movement, very different approach when you see him fight. Doesn't look at all McGregor-esque. The only thing that I saw with that makes any sense to me as far as what Mayweather's team might have been thinking is that in Kevin Lee, you have a middleweight, 5'9", with a very long reach. He's a 79-inch reach. Compared to McGregor, who also has a
middleweight.
Did I say middleweight? I meant to say lightweight, pardon me. You have a lightweight in Kevin Lee, 5'9", 79-inch reach. And with McGregor, 5'9", 74-inch reach. So if they're prepping for the difference in reach, they're saying, okay, well,
that's a big part of Conor's game.
Yeah, it is.
Long arms make a big difference.
It does. It does. So I can see that. I can see them saying, okay, same weight class, he'll have a longer reach. So if we can deal with his reach, we can deal with Conor's reach. And then maybe some of the grappling, clinch work or whatever that might be able to kind of be used, he can help us prep for that. In that context, I can see it. But anything outside of that, I think it was a horrible fucking idea. Apparently, Kevin Lee does some training out of the Money Team gym. And I'm kind of suspecting they're just like, he trains here. Yeah. We've seen him. We know him. Same weight class. He's an MMA guy.
Yeah, MMA,
I suspect they didn't look too deeply into it.
And
but
if we look deeply into it, we could say like that they're not giving MMA fighters enough respect. They're not really giving Conor as an MMA fighter enough respect because they're just choosing any old fucking dude. I've never heard of Kevin Lee. I've never heard of him. I've never even seen his fights. But if they were really trying to, or the flip side is maybe he doesn't spar with him that often. He's just an extra body or whatever.
That's true.
But if they were really preparing for, and the fight hasn't been announced yet, has it?
It hasn't been announced yet.
So ultimately, you can't start preparing too early. But if they're really going to take that fight seriously, they're going to have to get in a much higher level MMA guy.
Yeah.
But who do you bring in?
The only guy I see, and we discussed this on the last one, but the Brazilian dude that Jose Aldo got before he got knocked the fuck out. To be fair, because you made a valid point, which is in his last fight, obviously it didn't work out too well for Jose Aldo.
It did not work out well.
But I don't think that 13 seconds was long enough to really see whether or not, I can't think of the guy's name, Brazilian dude, if working with him assisted Jose Aldo. I think Jose was emotional, came in there, fucking, I'm just gonna rear back and knock this fool out. I don't think he really went in there with the game plan of fighting style for style.
Yeah.
And he paid the price for it. But as far as people that I've seen who have that kind of look to them when they move, that dude is the closest.
What's his name?
I would have to Google it. I don't know off the top of my head.
Maybe post that after so people can check out videos of him. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think Anderson.
Anderson?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He's much bigger.
Yeah.
But he's a counter fighter. He's an MMA fighter. He is tricky.
Okay.
He's got good head movement. He's different. He's not the same as Conor McGregor, but in terms of boxing for MMA, he's the closest dude I can think of.
Okay. Let's see.
And that would drum up some attention too, and Mayweather loves his attention.
That's a good point. I agree with that.
It's not like you can't afford Anderson Silva as a sparring partner.
mimics. I'm trying to Google this guy now. McGregor. See if I can find his name real quick. Jonas Bilharino. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I don't have the accent. But it's Jonas, Jonas, and then the last name Bilharinho.
Okay.
So that's the dude. If they're trying to imitate Conor's movement, I think that's the guy you want to get.